What is going on, y'all? Welcome back to episode number 82 of Debate and Destroy, the one and only podcast where we take two legendary albums, go track for track to find out which reigns supreme. I'm Blackout Bill Joe, my co-host is always the Fiend from Carrizo Springs.
Loco JJ.
Loco JJ's in the mix, and we're joined once again by the man, the myth, the legend of everything. Brutal death metal, Justin the Caesar.
What's up, guys?
What's going on? Welcome back. That was a big intro. What's up, guys? And if you didn't read the episode title, we're back with another black metal one. We just did one not too long ago, and we're back with another. We've been on a black metal tear a little bit.
I know we have.
But we are going with Immortal in the Heart of Winter versus Satyricon. Nemesis Divina.
It's getting cold in here, dude.
It's
getting
getting
real cold. Where's the
Literally
blankets?
the complete opposite. I'm like sweating my ass off in this fucking 100-degree weather. But we are doing these two, Immortal versus Satyricon, both great fucking bands.
Yes.
Justin, you were the one who incepted this idea. Why these two tyrants against each other?
God.
No, pun intended.
They're both like top tier 90s black metal, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
and then obviously both 6 tracks, so that works. But
Yeah.
I thought they also stylistically they're not the same, but they match up.
Yeah,
good.
yeah, I agree with that. That second wave, and even so, like, there's a lot of black metal bands in that second wave. These two are like some of the most comparable. Like they are,
Yeah.
their sound is fairly similar. Whereas like an Emperor is significantly different. Enslaved is doing their own thing, especially at this time.
Yeah.
when they're going a little bit more prog. Darktone's definitely nowhere near this. You know what I mean? Sonically speaking. So I do agree, and I think it was a good battle too because like I love Immortal. Like they're probably one of my favorite black metal bands of that era. And what I've heard of Satyricon, this album I've heard before, and I love it. I need to get more into their catalog, but have you heard most of the Satyricon stuff?
No, I'm actually in the same boat. This is the only one that I know.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Like,
same
this is the
here.
only one I know very well. You know what I mean? Whereas
Yeah.
like the others, I think I've heard like one or two, but I need to get more into them because I'm like, I always forget. Oh yeah, I need to fucking listen to Satyricon.
I know.
Yeah, same here.
I just somehow have never made it off of this album.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
what's a fucking slapper of an album?
It is. It really is
Yeah.
good.
And a great lineup because I was telling Justin before this, I had to look it up and I didn't realize that, I always thought Satyricon was just Satyr and Frost.
Yeah.
But on this record, the rhythm guitars are Nocturno Culta from Dark Throne.
Holy shit.
I was like, what the fuck?
That's
and then
awesome.
Fenris co-wrote one of the songs. I'll get to it when we get there. But so I'm like, okay, good lineup. That's a
Wow,
fucking
that is very solid,
fucking lineup.
yes.
And then on the Immortal side, obviously, you got Abath, Demonos,
Oh,
and
yes.
Horg, dude.
Yes.
Horg is, dude, he's so good. But another great battle of amazing drummers and musicians.
Oh,
But,
absolutely.
yeah, 6 tracks. We just knocked off that last one of Satyricon's like an instrumental
Yeah.
type thing.
Or like it is instrumental, but it's also more like a feeling,
Yeah.
creating an
100%.
atmosphere.
Yeah, it's
rather than it being a
atmospheric for
song.
sure.
Atmospheric.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me ask you this. Did on the Immortal side, are you more like well versed with their other albums?
Yeah, more so. I don't know all their stuff, but
Yeah.
obviously I love Sons of Northern Darkness.
Yeah.
Yes, it's so
Damned in
good.
Black, the next one, that's one that I don't know.
Yeah.
And then there's another 90s one that I
Yeah,
know.
Blizzard Beasts,
No, it's, what's the other one?
Pure fucking Holocaust or whatever.
Yeah,
that
that
is.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I think on that album, Abath is the drummer. Like, I think he's the drummer in the
Really?
first, like, 2 or 3 albums.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I saw it on the thing, and I was like, wait, Abath drummed
Yeah.
that? What the
And he played
fuck?
bass for a long time, right? Or
Yeah,
he does a lot
like
of the bass
everything,
lines. Yeah,
basically.
he does
Like, I
all
know
of it.
Demonos
Yeah.
did some, but, like, dude, Abath is... how do I put this? Like, Immortal, I think, and we'll get there, too, with examples on this, but from Abath's, like, guitar playing is just, I think, out of all the other bands in this specific wave of black metal, he's the most riff-driven. Like, the center focus of a lot of Immortal music is on his riff versus like creating an atmosphere or like blasting and
Yeah,
doing all
true.
types of shit. Where some of the other bands in the genre, like it's not so much about the guitar riff, they're just kind of secondary, Whereas
No,
like
I
this is
agree.
like we're waiting to get to that riff. and I need
Exactly.
it,
Yeah. There's
And-
a lot of fusion. You can actually hear there's some thrash in this album. Like they put the
Oh, there's a
fusion
lot.
in there.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's pretty fucking awesome,
Yeah,
dude.
but even on the Satyricon side, I would say too, like there's more so, not
Yeah.
as much as Immortal, but more so like there's actually we're like, oh, there's the riff.
Yeah,
you
but
know what I mean?
but at the heart of it, the core is the black metal piece. But yeah,
Yeah,
I agree with that.
100%. Fucking
For
great.
Satyricon, I think the riff a lot of the time is the focus, but the production for Immortal, like the guitar is more
it's
like in your
centered.
face.
Yeah, that's a very
it's
good
driven.
point.
It's much more driven.
Satyricon, the production's kind of more atmospheric.
Yeah,
I-
there's a huge
I
production
totally
difference
agree,
on these
yeah.
two. Like,
Yes.
But yeah, man, no, I'm glad that we're doing that. And you've seen Abbott live, right?
No.
No, okay. He's pretty fun.
Yeah, I liked it.
He's always fun.
would
I know
like to.
Carlos was bringing up the other episode. He saw that last Immortal tour.
Oh,
where they played
that's
the US.
crazy.
That would
That
have been
would've
fucking awesome to see. But
Yeah, but he said the crowd was dead, so it doesn't really matter.
it's the same when we saw Abbott.
I
It's just
know.
like, bro, are you hearing
I
what I'm
know.
hearing? Are you
No,
hearing what I'm
dude.
hearing? And speaking of the Immortal, sorry, I lost the point I was going to bring up with Immortals albums. I would argue in the entire wave of maybe black metal as a whole, but definitely in the second wave of black metal, that the best A side is Sons of Northern Darkness. Those first fucking 4 songs are unbelievable.
Yeah.
They're
Like,
amazing.
The
I
latter
agree.
half of the album is okay, but those first 4 songs are fucking
Can't
crazy
fuck with
good.
those songs, dude.
They're so good. And they're
Yes.
great. It's a great barrier to entry. Like if someone was like into thrash and they're trying to make that bridge, or you're trying to show them something a little bit more extreme, I would just be like, dude, put on those first. Or put on Tyrants. That's like
Honestly, it's
that
a
is
great
the best
bridge.
gateway song to get into
Yes,
black
exactly.
metal.
It's a great bridge to black metal.
100%.
Yes.
100%. But that's why we're here.
That's
today,
right.
Today it's at the heart of winter and Nemesis Divina. And that means divine nemesis.
Oh,
Come on, you could have put that one together.
yeah.
You know Latin?
Oh, dude, I had to get a couple languages down for this fucking debate, dude. But all right, guys, let's get started in this shit. Who should be home team? I don't know why I asked that question because I want to. I need to stop asking that when I already know the answer in my
Yes.
own mind, and I got to make this decision. I'm going to put Immortal because that backdrop. I've just realized it's better to just have the album cover that's going to look cooler in the back versus.
So we just give away the cover though in the middle.
No. I'm not saying it's a better album cover. It would look better behind us than the
Okay.
fucking Dead Crow thing.
Well,
Like it's like we would pop out more is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
So
If you
that's how I
put the
determined it out.
Satyricon, you'd have like wings sticking
Yeah,
out from behind
exactly.
you. You'd look
How
like you had
fucking cool are you
wings
gonna look,
behind you.
dude?
But I want that
You're the
cast
angel
so-
of death.
Like Will looks like Hawkman the whole time or something. Fucking wings.
Harvey Birdman, attorney at law, dude.
There we go.
All right, so boom. Okay. We are in the heart of winter. Immortal is
Right.
home. Let's get this battle started, dude.
Let's
Off
go.
to a bang. I really think these are great first tracks.
They are.
On both records.
They're-
Like,
they're
unbelievable.
fantastic, for sure.
Withstand the fall of time versus the dawn of a new age.
The dawn of a new age. We'll
Which one you
start
was-
there because it's older, right?
Yeah,
it's
dude,
the
go
older
for it,
album.
dude. Yeah.
It is.
Dude, I love the slow, hard intro. It's just atmospheric, and then 39 seconds in, dude, the riff starts to hit hard, bro.
But how do you get into it? Pure Armageddon.
Yes, dude. It's so evil, dude.
I love when they hit lines like that. And I'm like, get the record fucking
Dude,
started.
it's
dude.
just like a Halloween-esque kind of song in the background with the atmosphere, dude. But the riffs are fucking smacking, dude. I love it. I really love it. And then like the middle, you get that soft melody. There's a lot of transitions in the song. There's a lot of atmosphere, and the riffs just rock, man. They
Yep.
really do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think they picked the perfect track to lead the album off.
I do. Yeah.
Like, it's one of the best tracks on the record. It's a great album opener. Like I said, like it just gets you in the mood for black metal. Where you're like, pure Armageddon.
Yeah.
yeah, and it shows what the album's gonna be. To be honest with you.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. Maybe one of my favorite starts to a lot of black metal records.
I just have to say, I know anyone listening right now is screaming at you going, no, it says, this is Armageddon.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is Armageddon. Pure Armageddon. This is Armageddon. You're right. You're
Into
right.
that blast. Boom.
Look,
Just-
guys, I don't come with notes. I'm the only one without notes, okay? I'm going off the dome. And some of these black metal ones, I can't understand a fucking word they
Yeah,
say.
it's
but
hard to understand
sorry.
sometimes.
Yeah, the Armageddon line killed. I can hear that one, but you're right. That was incorrect. I've been hanging out with JJ too fucking
Yeah,
much.
he
gets-
knows.
All the fucking
I
song
butcher
titles
everything.
and lyrics just get warped in my mind, dude, because of
He's
JJ.
like, this is the Armageddon.
You gotta have D and everything, dude.
Yeah, dude, and what's it called? Satyr's voice is also one of the better ones of the second wave
Yes,
of black
dude.
metal. Like
I
Satyr
really
has a
enjoy it,
fucking
yeah.
good voice. Or Satyr. How do you say his name? I was saying Satyr.
Satyr.
Satyr?
I mean, I say
Satyr?
Satyricon, so,
Yeah, so Satyr.
but,
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Right.
but I don't know if I'm saying that right. So.
Yeah. Dude,
Either
another
way.
like band that's just two dudes. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, I know Nocturnal
No.
Cult is on this album, but like Dark Throne, them. I mean, Immortal's really just Demonos and
Yeah,
Abath.
right.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm not going to disrespect Horg like that, but I'm just saying they started with the 2-man shop.
Yep.
But
That's incredible stuff.
No, I mean, this track, like you said, the transitions and the melodic parts just bleed perfectly in together. And the thing is, too, that you don't have more so on the Immortal side, is that Frost's blasting is fucking wicked, dude. Like, he's a great blaster and doesn't abuse it, just like places it where it needs to be in the song. Like, it's not overkill. You know, it's not, as much as I love Emperor, you know, like that, they can just go on with the blasting, you know, just for fucking minutes. You know, that's okay. I mean, it can suit, some people like that, some people don't. I think it works more for their music, but with Satyricon, he definitely has the chops to do it, but it's placed very well, like within the song. Like, all right, this is the blasting part, go into the next part, and they just, there's a lot of fluidity to the drumming. Like I
really agree, dude, because the song itself is pretty fucking long, right? But the structure it doesn't make it seem like it is. Like,
it really
just
doesn't.
flows really well.
It really doesn't. Both the songs are pretty long.
Yeah.
Yeah, both the. I mean, these are only 6-song albums, so like
you gotta go hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Most of the songs on both of them are somewhat long, at least.
Yeah, 100%, dude. But Withstand the Fall of Time.
Dude, you gotta go start with the tremolo picking, dude, and go.
They showed right from this song, right from the beginning, that there was gonna be thrash riffs, there was gonna be traditional heavy metal riffs, there was gonna be black metal riffs.
Yeah,
like,
and
it's
I
all
love
there.
That. I love that, dude. Like it.
Yep.
Another great way to start the album. Like I perfect like first choice for the record. And this one was pretty tough, dude. Like I went back and forth a couple times on this one. Like it was. I think both of these songs I could argue are top 2 or 3 on the record. And the one thing too is when Abbott, you get that first like pure breakdown. I would say quotes in quotes, but you know what I'm talking about. The first like big riff that you get on the Immortal
it's
side.
at the 2-minute part.
It's fucking Abbott is the nastiest.
I put let's go, dude.
Let's go. We put it on already.
I mean, I guess we can, right?
It's early, all right. It's early. Relax, dude.
I know, dude.
Relax.
There's a lot of. I put a lot of riffs.
There's a lot of riffs. On both these
dude. Yes.
Are we going track heavy or like clip heavy on this one since it's only 6 songs?
I don't know. Actually,
we could.
Sure.
Clip heavy as in like putting on samples.
Yeah, like.
Oh, we can go as many as you want. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, you already have one.
Oh, I do. But
which one? Put it on.
Are we making picks yet?
No. Let's get the sample. Let's get the sample. And
let's change.
Hold on, we gotta
wait
for the algorithm to hit 10 minutes, and then we can put the samples. I can't be copyrighted. No, just fine. No, let's get. What's the the time?
My riff is from Dawn of a New Age.
Okay, let's hear it.
123.
Oh yeah.
The point why I'm bringing it up, they tease this riff and then they bring it back like 20 seconds later to use it for a transition. Then they end the song with it. Like, they bring it all the way back at the very end.
Oh, yeah, dude. It ends really good.
Okay, let's do it. God, dude, Frost is nasty with it.
He's so fast.
Yeah, it's one of the really fast blasting parts.
Yeah.
Then they bring it back. Oh.
Fuck yeah, dude. Oh, I could listen to that for a minute.
Oh, yeah.
That just takes you on a journey. And the one thing I think with both Frost and Horg, because Horg fucking just demolishes on that Immortal record, is that they have really good feel with their kicks. Like, they're not like straight on the beat. They kind of like they just sit back just a little bit. Like right there was a perfect example. It's a little bit behind the beat, but it just gives you like this like dragging feeling. And it works so well with the tight tremolo picking. And both of them do really good on that kind of like, you can feel they're playing versus like, oh, this is like a, just set to a click. Like there's a lot of feel to it, and you're grooving like, God, dude, these boys rip.
I love the sound of the drums on the Satyricon side.
Oh, dude, same. Yeah, no, I really do, because they're not like overly produced, and there's a lot of character in them. And you can tell that dude is just smacking the shit out of him when he's blasting.
Yeah.
But,
I brought up that part also to mention one thing I think that Satyricon does really well is they like evolve their riffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
yeah,
they play it, and then next time they might play it again, it's a little different, or they'll add to it or something. Like, they do that a lot on the sound.
Yeah,
I
where they
fucking
like
love that.
foreshadow the complete riff. It's like, all right, let me give you a little taste, and then we're gonna bring it back with like added more, and then until it's like this completed like fucking badass masterpiece.
Yeah,
thing.
it's a full puzzle, man.
Whereas like Immortal's just more like, all right, let's get to that big riff, and that's it. Like,
Yeah.
we'll groove on it for a minute.
Yeah, you
And
gotta
got the
love
time-
it. You gotta love it.
You got the timestamp for it? 'Cause,
Yeah,
like, both
dude.
these songs, they're like two of my favorite songs on the record.
All right, well,
They both deserve a
159, dude.
timestamp.
They both deserve
159.
timestamps.
Yeah, they're
I
both
can-
awesome,
I
man.
completely agree with that. All right, what is it on
159.
Okay, don't yell, dude.
159.
159. Dude, this line on the middle of my fucking phone because I dropped
Dude,
it.
what is
It's
going
right
on,
where the timestamp
dude?
is, dude.
Oh,
159,
no.
you said? You're gonna like lift out of the app and like find it. Okay.
That's
I
funny.
know you hate to see it,
You
dude.
hate to see it.
Oh my god, dude. Come on.
Oh, dude, let's go. God damn. Yeah, I really like his voice, dude.
Okay, I'll ask you that after the end. That's just classic Abbott.
Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
Oh,
God damn.
yeah.
I love that
You just
transition
keep
back,
going,
dude.
dude. But what was I gonna say? With Abbott's voice, okay, because I gotta ask you both of y'all like your opinions, because I know this is kind of controversial. Like some people like it, some people are indifferent, but some people fucking hate the frog.
Really?
The frog.
Yeah, that's what
tone.
I'm saying. It just
The
has
frog
like there's a
tone.
frog in his throat.
You're
dude.
a
I like
fan?
it. I like it. Yeah.
I like it. I don't know if I'm in love with it. I think there's certain songs where I'm like, he really kills it, and other songs I'm like, this just sounds like phoned in, like just like.
I feel like if I listened to it like nonstop, I would get really bored. Like if
Yeah.
I listened to 2 straight albums, I'm like, fuck, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
But
And
like
it-
just hearing it every once in a while, I'm perfectly fine with it.
Yeah, and like on this record, I don't think there's much as offenders as there are later in Abbott's career.
Yeah.
Like the last solo record was just like, all right, dude, you are legit just a fucking fraud. Like,
Yeah.
what's that? Not Outstrider, the newest one.
No,
Acid.
no, it was Outstrider.
No, there's one after Outstrider.
Oh shit, I didn't even hear that one.
Yeah,
No.
that one I was like, bro, what? Like, dude, don't do this. Is all right.
I've never got into his solo stuff.
It's
Oh,
good, dude.
I've never tried it. I mean,
You
say.
should just listen to the first.
That first one,
First one
Abbott.
is solid. Like, and it's cool a little bit too because like, obviously it's very black metal. And this, dude, honestly, this is a really funny story about that self-titled Abbott one that dropped because I read the comments after I listened. I'm like, dude, I like the record, but I'm trying to think of what the single is called. But there's a riff on the single. What that fucking song is called is gonna kill me. But either way, there's a riff that's in a major key, and there was like these comments just like, Abbott is playing major? This is garbage. Not true black
I
metal.
remember that,
Remember I
dude.
sent
That's
you the
so
screenshots?
funny,
I was like,
dude.
that is hilarious. Like, he's the worst now. He's not even black metal anymore.
Damn.
And I was like,
These eckies from the community, dude.
yeah, literally. And I was just like, that is the funniest thing. I had seen on. 'cause we were
God
talking
damn it!
about,
What is that song called, bro? It's really good live too.
Winter Bane, dude.
There you go.
Winter Bane. Yeah. Yeah, it has that turnaround riff that's like in a
Yes.
major key and it's like uplifting. You're like, wow. Dude, the comments have me dying. And I saw something very similar to, because we were talking about Black Dahlia Murder
Yeah.
on Elder Misanthropy.
Yes.
On that turnaround riff.
Yeah.
I saw people like, that's garbage. That's not death metal.
No,
You
sir.
can't play the major key.
Don't dip that in my metal.
That's dumb, dude. That's real dumb. But anyway, that comment had me dying. But let's get back. Let's get back to the
Okay,
fucking to the matter at hand. All right. Who's gonna make the pick on this one? This one was like super close to me. It's one of the hardest. But
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys want me to go first. So you guys go first.
I mean, fuck it, I'll go right.
Go for it.
I
JJ.
had a tough time, but I really like Dawn of a New Age better. I really do.
damn big hit.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I liked. After going back, I'll go with Stand the Fall of Time.
Yeah?
For sure. Yeah.
Oh wow!
Yeah. I like both, but it's just this
You
was
love
like
the riffs. Give me the money
the
riffs.
fucking money riff, boy.
Oh, you're the tiebreaker,
Tiebreaker
baby.
Justin,
There's
dude.
no-
Come on.
There's no wrong choice here.
There's
I don't
not.
blame you.
Absolutely not.
But I'm going with JJ.
Yeah,
Damn, dude, Satyricon up
That's
one?
right.
Yep.
Wow, okay. All right.
So they're guessed.
Guest. All right, let's go on to track number 2, Solarfall versus Forhekset. Forhekset.
Which means
Bewitched.
Bewitched. Yes.
Bewitched.
There you go.
Bewitched. That's why you're wearing the shirt, dude.
That was not even on purpose.
Oh, what are the odds of that, dude?
That was not on purpose.
Okay, going to this and having the Norwegian title, I got to say this about like some of these bands and this wave when they sing or scream in Norwegian. Dude, does it not sound more evil? Like,
Yes,
I don't know why
dude,
they
it
don't just
does.
always do Norwegian.
Dude, that'd be
like,
sick.
Right? Because
Yes.
I'm like, if you're true cult and you're trying to be underground, why even appeal and sing it in English? Just do it
No
all
one should
Norwegian.
understand me.
And I like that Satyricon on this record has 2 songs that are just all Norwegian. And Enslaved does it a lot on
3.
like,
It's
half this album's in
That's right.
Norwegian.
Yeah, and I love, dude, because you hear and you're like, that's
It
fucking
feels very
wicked.
fucking haunting, dude.
Yeah.
when
Yeah.
they're singing like that.
And I kind of like not knowing. Like, I'm just like, ooh, that's
Should I be scared?
What if the lyrics were just like the most ridiculous fucking shit ever?
What would be the difference? Like,
wouldn't
they already
matter.
are the most ridiculous. Sorry,
Yes.
I didn't even announce we got Neil who just walked in. He's back behind the camera, but he could have
screen.
typed in off screen.
Off
But
screen.
what's it called? Yeah, the difference is that I think the lyrics are ridiculous no matter what, so I don't really care, right? Like it's black metal, but
Right.
what's it called? Like out of some of his translation. Well, he seems like he speaks pretty good English, for sure. But like some of the things he said, I'm like, that's just ridiculous. But whatever.
Right.
Although I do love the whole. Have you gotten into the lore of Immortal, like either of y'all? And this
No,
whole like
I haven't.
the Ravens. What is
Is
it
it
called?
fucking
They're, like,
crazy?
from
No.
a certain realm. Dude,
Oh,
there's like
like
lore.
Black Sheik or
Yes.
something.
What is that called? Black Sheet or Black Sheet? I don't fucking remember.
I got
There's
it.
lore to the
I got it
band,
right
dude.
Oh,
You
shit.
have to look it up. Like I don't remember it, but I don't even remember if it's like actually how would you put it? Actually like structured lore, but I thought I remember reading that they're like, oh, we're characters from this other realm called Black Sheath and
Dude, that's
like,
hilarious.
what?
Blashurk.
Blashurk? Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What the fuck does that mean, dude?
I don't know.
I don't know, but it's gonna pop up on the next Elder Scrolls or something.
Yeah, right.
Right?
Yeah, it's gonna be a boss in the next Elder Scrolls game. Yeah, but okay, sorry. So let's get back at it. Guys, Solarfall is just an unbelievable song.
It truly
I
is,
love.
dude.
I like both of these songs a lot. I think Forhekset. The one thing I also like about that one is, at first when I first heard it, I was like, okay, you know that the Norwegian lyrics. I'm like, this is fucking. It sounds more evil, and I didn't at first like that riff where they bring in like the folk, like the Scandinavian folk riff.
Oh, I love that, dude.
I didn't
love
like
that
it like the
part.
first
It's at
2-3 times.
352, yeah.
Yeah, but it grew on me. And I
Yes.
do really like it now.
Really?
Yeah.
I like
'cause
it a lot.
I was like, dude, this is like out of place. Like, because
No, I thought it flowed so well, dude.
Yeah,
I really
I think it was
did.
the first time. It just took a while for me to digest because it's a fast song.
Yes, it
So I'm like,
is.
how the fuck did we just get here? Like, the first, I was like, probably I was in the
Yeah.
gym listening. I'm like, wait, what? And then, but yeah, like fourth, fifth listen, I'm like, dude, that's like the best part of the song.
It is.
Like,
It's fucking
it really
fantastic,
is cool.
yeah.
And I love like, Enslaved's probably one of the biggest ones who brings in the Norwegian like folk music or
Yes.
Scandinavian folk music. But this is a great example of them doing.
Oh,
shit
yes,
like that.
dude, they-
Like, I really, really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But
I like that part a lot.
does it bang more than Solar fucking Fall,
Oh,
dude?
dude.
I got a clip for Solarfall.
Bro,
Let's do it.
there's nothing but unbelievable.
There's
riffs.
a
We
lot of
I
riffs.
hope it's the right one. I hope it's you picked correctly.
They just pick. I mean, you could just pick any
I know.
timestamp, and this.
There's
the
a
whole
lot.
song is
There's
fucking
honestly a
amazing.
lot.
This song is a clinic of like Abbot's riffing. Like it's literally just riff city. And like I said, Immortal just has that lower barrier to entry because you can just convince someone who likes, I don't know, like riff-driven death metal to be like, all right, maybe you don't like the atmospheric Emperor black metal style,
Yeah.
but if you listen to this style like Immortal, you're probably going to be able to get into it because these riffs
Yeah.
are irresistible, right?
Yes.
Okay, what was your timestamp?
4-minute mark.
Okay, it might take me a second. Remember my
Oh my god.
the screen's a little bent out of shape.
The white line of death.
Yeah, the white line of death. Has to
Blackout Bill
fall
really
on the-
came out.
Dude, and that's how the fucking phone dropped. What was it, 4 minutes?
Yeah.
Dude, I can listen to that for 30 minutes straight.
Dude.
So nasty.
God
Back
damn.
into it. This riff too, dude. I fucking love this.
I know.
riff.
There's so many
I know.
riffs on
There's
this
so
song.
many riffs on this song. God, dude.
That's an incredible song.
Unbelievable. I fucking love this song. Nah, man, I like both these, but I think this one's clearly Solarfall for me, dude. Like I like the cool little, like I said, the folky Scandinavian thing, but it just doesn't bang harder than like Solarfall gets me fucking going, dude. If I heard that live, I'd fucking lose my mind.
It would be
Yeah.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, so I gotta go that. Like
What are you
this one was
picking,
clear
Justin?
winning to me.
Yeah, it's no slight against Forhekset, Bewitched,
Forhekset.
whatever.
Yeah.
Solarfall is just the best song on the album for me.
Yeah,
it's
I
my
agree.
favorite
I
song
agree,
on the
yeah,
album.
it's-
I agree. It's the best song on the
It's a
album.
fucking.
Honestly, I would take it on both albums personally. There's so
It's-
many
it might be
fucking
too,
dude.
riffs, dude. It's
Is
insane.
it the best Immortal song?
No,
I don't think so.
I don't
It's-
think
it's
so.
up there.
It's up there.
It's top 5.
It's top 5, dude. Easy.
Is it even better than any one of the first 4 off of fucking Sons of
Oh,
Northern
I
Darkness?
don't think so.
I don't know,
Those-
dude. It might be.
It
I
might
would have
be.
no
It might
problem
be.
taking this as my favorite Immortal song.
Is it better than Eye for an Eye?
I haven't heard. Wait,
Ooh.
which
That's like
album is
this.
that on?
That's
That's
Sons
a
of Northern
banger,
Darkness. It's like the
dude.
second song. I think.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I forget. Sometimes I forget the track names.
I
you
could
know.
go down the list. It's because I've heard that A
Yeah.
side so many fucking
Right.
times. Like
It's
I
too
said, it's like
catchy.
my favorite one in all of that second wave of black metal. But anyway, point being that it's one of Immortal's best songs. Like,
Oh
it-
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
No question.
yeah. And I don't. Did they play it on that Vakken live DVD? I can't remember.
I don't remember.
So I haven't.
That
I've
would've
seen
been
it a
fucking
lot,
Cool
but-
if they did.
Yeah, I can't remember if they do. The set list I remember being kind of strange. I was like, they play the big hits like Tyrants and One by One, and I don't think they play Sons of Northern Darkness. But some of the other ones they picked, I was just like, wait, what? Why that one? You
I know, dude. Speaking of that, every once in a while I go back to like shows we've seen, and I go
Yeah.
back to their set list. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why wasn't I more into that song, dude?
I hate when that
I
happens.
do that a lot, dude. It
Yeah, that
pisses
always
me off,
happens,
dude.
dude. 100%. No,
Yes.
100%. Thanks. We're all going Solarfall. That's an
okay,
easy
yes,
one.
that's an easy one.
All right, let's go on to track number 3. Tragedies blows. Tragedies blows.
Yes.
Doesn't
Yes.
make sense grammatically. All right. At Horizon. See, this is what I'm saying. Just put in Norwegian at this point. Just put it in fucking Norwegian. Like, what does that
Just
mean?
do it, please.
Versus Mother North.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, boys. This is easy for me.
What's up?
Dude, Tragedies is fucking fantastic, man. Off to the start. Look at, I'm just gonna go. Mother
Easy.
North is it is easy for me. Mother North is okay. It's just an atmospheric song.
The atmosphere is sick.
Yeah, it's very black metal. It doesn't do much for me. But dude, Tragedies. There's Rift City again on that,
It is
dude.
Rift City.
God damn it, bro.
I think this one was, to me, it was closer.
It was closer.
But the one thing with Mother North is like it has that spoken word part, right?
Yeah.
Like in the ending. It's like not my favorite thing on planet Earth.
I mean-
my thing is like if you're gonna do that, at least make it audible. Like I can barely hear what this chick is saying. You know,
yeah. I mean,
up the production or do something. Give me.
I don't
something.
think you're supposed to hear it though, but I know
It
you're.
is just
I
for
know
the
you're
atmosphere.
saying.
I think
You're
it's supposed to be
probably right. You're probably
haunting.
right.
Yeah.
it's supposed to be haunting.
Yeah.
Like for the album itself, like if you listen to it full, it works. It really
Yeah.
does. But like as just a solo song, no, man, not for me, brother.
it grew on me. I think I kind of had that sentiment at first, but it was the same thing that it kind of set the clause in because I'm like, that we talked on the last black metal episode with Mayhem
Yeah.
and Dark Throne. It's sometimes like the first listen I don't get it, but then it sinks its clause in where I'm like, oh, this is just a vibe. Like I can like walk a different type of vibe, not like
Yeah.
I say
Not
that when
dancing,
people,
not
yeah,
dancing.
people take that for a way different thing. Like it's a black metal vibe where you're like, I want to be hiking in the rain and the top of Norwegian mountains. You know what I mean? And just
Yeah.
like zone out. But it gets me in that zone, right? But is it better than Tragedies?
I don't know, Justin. What do you think?
Yeah, Justin, hit us up.
Well, y'all want me to make my pick?
You don't have to make your pick.
I'll
You
make
can just tell us
pick.
about the songs
okay.
too.
Yeah.
Okay. I get what y'all are saying. This one was super hard for me. I think this is
Really?
probably like one of the hardest decisions. I actually went back and forth quite a few times.
Okay.
Like
Why
for
is that?
Tragedies,
Yeah.
I love when they go into like the chill riff.
Yeah.
First they've got still, the double bass and faster drums. Then that goes away, it like
Yeah.
fades out. Love that fucking part.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
then they bring it back to end the song with that again. So
I do like that. The way the songs end is very satisfying. So
Yeah.
I agree.
But Mother North, I like the main riff. I mean, this is one of their most popular songs for a reason, to me.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
At least on Spotify, like it's one of their most streamed.
Oh,
Is it really?
cool.
Wow. I didn't even see what their most streamed was untitled.
Oh, so
but-
they get a
It's
lot
the
of
most
hate.
streamed from this album.
You know what I've realized about a lot of these black metal bands when we're doing it and I see what's the most streamed?
Mm-hmm.
I realized I have just completely different taste than the average people.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I do.
Yeah.
It's the same thing when we looked at Mayhem and Dark Tones. I'm
Yeah.
like, these are the top songs?
That's
What
true.
the fuck are people on, dude? Like this, I wouldn't put those up there at
Yeah.
all.
And we're in the minority.
Dude, the worst one I think is Enslaved. If you look at the 5 most streamed
yeah, it's
Enslaved
really
ones, you're
weird.
like, what? Like they have
Yeah.
so many bangers. I don't get
Yeah.
it. But anyway, so I think that's interesting. But I think Mother North is it's one of the better songs. I'd put it like right in the middle of the album. I think it's probably like number 3 or 4. I mean, there's only 6 fucking songs, so you know what I mean. Not that I hate it. Like I don't hate any of the songs on this record, to be honest. Like, I love all of them.
Yeah.
But it's I definitely like Dawn of the New Age better for sure.
Well, to state my case for Mother North, I did
Yeah.
have a clip.
Oh, give it
But-
to me. Give it to me.
Okay.
No, let's do it.
No,
Let's do
I
it.
Because
mean-
I am picking Mother North.
We're putting you on your heels, dude.
2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh God, I lost it.
Oh,
No.
This is a tough day on the D&D studio. Hey, at least the video and the audio is working for the time being.
oh my God! I hope it's working.
Don't curse it.
I know, dude. I know. 2 minutes?
Yes.
Yeah. Fucking love this riff.
Oh,
With the bell.
and the
Yeah.
synths too, dude.
Yeah.
I imagine myself walking up a cold, rainy fjord and just fucking I'm on the last mile. I'm like,
You can
do it.
That's another example of they played the riff the first time, then they built on it. Like
Yeah.
you said, they didn't give
Yeah.
you the complete riff.
and they bring
Again,
that bell. That bell like completes the whole thing. Yeah, I agree.
bring in his vocals, the drums in the background. This part is 10 out of 10. Like, I fucking love this part.
Shit, Justin might be making a case, JJ.
Damn.
It was tough
And-
for JJ. What are you talking about, dude? No, this is a really good track. Come on.
It is. I mean, it's solid, dude. But Tragedies. I mean,
Well, give me a Tragedies.
God,
riff.
there's
What's
so many
going on?
fucking risks. I don't even know which one to do.
Well, you better beat that. Beat
I'm
that.
scared, I'm scared.
You got a lot of pressure. You better beat that now. No, shit.
Fuck, dude. I wrote so many riffs.
You're on the
dude.
clock.
I mean, I guess we could do 157. That's a
Okay,
banger,
all
dude.
right. Let's see. Oh, also 2 minutes?
Should I have a
No,
timestamp for Tragedies
157.
as well?
157. Okay. All right.
That double bass, dude.
God, Ford just dirty. Man.
Fucking killing it, dude. The placement for the drums are so killer.
I know. I love when he does the little triplets, like on a random note.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then they go from that part into the chill part.
Yeah.
There's no wrong choice
Yeah,
here, guys.
and yeah, that
Yes.
show part, I completely forgot about mentioning that. Both of these bands on these records have songs where they do like those like slow melodic breakdowns.
Yes.
And I gotta say, I definitely like when Abbott does his more. Like, I like the way he plays. And I don't think it's not so much the notes.
Yeah.
It's more so like the tone of the guitar and the way that it sounds overall that I'm just like, that build-up feels more rewarding once they pay it off in the end versus the Satyricon side. And that's probably because it's so forward guitar-wise. You know, where
Yeah.
Satyricon's, they got the fucking synths and the
They got
other
a lot
shit- they got
going
of
on,
shit
yes, exactly.
You know? But I gotta stay with Tragedies, dude. But I do. Mother North is solid.
I'll drink to that.
Wow, JJ. Big hater.
I'll drink to y'all being wrong.
Oh, wow.
Damn.
All right, we are halfway
Wow, already?
already because this album is so fucking short. But yeah, we're halfway. It's got no bearing on the debate, but let's talk about these album covers. Which one do y'all prefer? This is so fucking easy. I had to
gotta
break in the
go.
background. Okay, but one thing I want to say about the Immortal at the Heart of Winter, whatever, is how starkly different it is album cover wise to the all preceding albums for Immortal.
Oh, yeah.
Like what made them go like, all right, let's go this route artistically on the album cover. You know? Was it like,
Yeah.
let's be a slightly more like Emperor, like Nightside Eclipse and go that way? Because that's what it feels like. And it's just that, but even more mystical, you know?
No, yeah, that's what I was going to say. It feels more mystical, more like on the power metal side.
It does. But I love it. Like, it's such a cool fucking painting.
Yeah.
Like, I got to get that one on vinyl.
Satyricon's just fucking dark and heavy, dude.
I don't like the Satyricon one.
Honestly, I like it more than the Immortal cover, actually.
Really?
Yeah, but I like both.
I
a
think
lot.
so, dude.
I think they
so
both have
too.
great covers.
It just feels evil. It just feels evil, dude.
It feels it's
just
a better
looks
take
evil.
on like the Morbid Angel Covenant type of cover. You know,
It just goes along what the album is.
Yeah.
I still like Covenant
Immortals
more.
but it's
doesn't.
still it's kind of
Yeah.
like
I know what you're saying, though.
weird and disturbing. Like with this mangled bird. on the
True,
cover.
Yeah.
true, and I think a lot of people don't like people who are into more of the like the true cult or like the brutal stuff. They're like this fantasy type album cover is not for them. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So
Even
it's
though I
interesting
still
that
like
Immortal
that.
went that route.
And if you go to a record store, it doesn't feel like a black metal album.
Yeah.
No.
And is it the first? It's the first one with that new Immortal logo where they didn't do the black
Yeah.
metal lettering. I think
Oh, is
because
it?
Blizzard Beast doesn't really
Oh.
have Immortal on it, and then all the other ones have like the weird, crazy Immortal logo.
Yeah.
And then all the other ones have them on the front. It's like the only
Oh,
one that's
yeah,
not
yeah.
them on the front.
I'm not a fan of the we're just gonna pose shirtless in corpse paint type
Yeah, me either. Me either.
album arts.
Although
Not
I do
my
like
thing.
that diabolical full moon where he's blowing like the fireball. I do like that,
That
one.
one
was cool.
That one's hilarious.
That's
Yeah.
better. But they're just standing there either with their guitars or their
Yeah, that's
swords
the,
or something. It's like,
battles in the north, and they're just
my black metal nipples on the cover. Not for me.
No
who
black
has
metal
better
nipples.
black metal nipples, Abath or Demonos, dude?
Oh, dude, Abath all
Abath's
day.
got some milkers, dude. That motherfucker. Oh my god, dude! So many things to say about Abath. One of the things,
Some milk.
you know, it's like we were giving him shit about the frog voice.
Oh yeah.
But his vocal capabilities, have y'all ever seen his cover band of Motorhead, Bombers?
Oh yeah, you showed me. Yeah,
No.
it's pretty cool,
Bro,
man.
he's in this European cover band for Motorhead called Bombers, and he plays the bass and does the Lemmy bit. He sounds so close to Lemmy. I was just
Yeah,
like,
dude, he sounds
what
really
the
good.
fuck? You can do that? Then why are you singing like a frog, dude?
No shit.
Yeah, I was just like, you have to look it up. You're just like, wow, that sounds like, I kind of want them to do a tour in the U.S. and hear these Motorhead songs, you know? And they play
Yeah.
they play all the bangers. Like he knows how to pick all the right
really?
Lemmy songs. Yeah,
That's awesome,
100%.
dude.
Great set.
Oh yes, because he covered "Killed by Death," and I fucking love that song. now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude, that's
Yes.
such a good song.
100%. And one of the things too with I was thinking because I forgot where this question was posed, but someone had asked basically like who is the Lemmy of the newer generations, right? And I guess you could separate that out and like who's the biggest rock star, getting around, really living the rock and roll mentality. And I was like, bro, Abath has got to be in the running. That motherfucker
Yeah.
is a character.
No,
Like,
Matt Pike.
I think Matt Pike pre-diabetes. No,
Oh, pre-diabetes.
pre-diabetic Matt Pike is there, dude. Just always getting stoned, drinking.
Brent Hines, he was a
Brent
rock
Hines
star,
is
dude.
definitely there.
Dude, he
Yeah,
did not
he's-
give a fuck, dude.
Yeah, those guys are all there in that generation. And there's not a lot of new ones. I know now everyone says that guy, the one who fucking he makes me laugh when he trolls people online, but
Who?
I can't stand the music.
Oh, I can't.
They opened for Avenged Sevenfold.
Oh, Ronnie.
Ronnie Radke. There we go. Yeah.
He's a rock star, dude. He lives that rock star life.
But he just I try to listen to the music because I'd never heard it. I was like, bro, this is not for me. Like, what is like to each their own, but like it's just so overproduced.
You know, honestly, it didn't bug me when I saw it, but I was ready for Avenged, dude. I got there, I just listened to it, whatever.
Yeah.
Move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I love how
Live
he
is
can be
always better.
so petty to respond to like people's comments. I'm like, that makes me laugh. Like I
Yeah.
think that's hilarious.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That's funny.
I'm just trying to think of younger people who would fit that category. Because if we talk about Lemmy, Matt Pike, and Brent, that's still like an
That's
older. That's like 20 years
generation.
ago. You know, like that's still far away.
Yeah.
You know,
I don't know.
it's hard. There's like not a lot left.
Maybe the guy from Slaughter to Prevail.
That could be. Yeah, actually,
He
that's
fucking
a good
wrestles a
point.
bear, dude.
And now he's. I would say I wouldn't have said that before, but after the bare knuckle thing,
Yeah,
now
he
he's
is.
like he's created his own little. He's wrestled a bear. He fights people bare knuckle. I'm
He's
like, who the fuck
hard,
is this?
dude.
Dude, the gimmick of turning down or having the audience quiet to where you scream out the mic is one of the funniest gimmicks I've ever seen. Like,
dude.
I
it's a
haven't
good
seen
gimmick.
it.
Oh, you've never seen
You can
that?
hear his voice from miles, dude.
That's so hard. He's screaming, bro. Oh,
shit.
yeah. I
was just like,
no, I don't think Slaughter to Prevail's in your Like in what you usually listen to? What are they like?
No.
Deathcore?
Yeah, they're
Dude,
deathcore.
deathcore,
Yeah.
Now they're huge. I saw them open on Summer Slaughter in like 2016. They were
Holy
way
shit.
down on the bill,
Yeah.
and now they would have been headlining
Them
over
and
everybody else who was on that.
what's they call Lorna Shore? They're fucking
Lorna
massive
Shore's-
now, dude.
Yeah.
It's
Deathcore's
crazy.
gotten
Dude, you know who
pretty big.
came out of nowhere? Is that Bad Omens?
Bad Omen. Oh
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Stefan's like, yeah, I'm seeing Bad Omens headline over all these people. I'm like, who the fuck is Bad Omens?
Yeah,
dude?
they're
Like,
massive, dude.
That was like one of the moments that hit me. I'm like, fuck, I am 30. Shit.
I'm
like,
disconnected.
I'm disconnected. Who the fuck are Bad Omens? And how did they just get the tops? Sorry, they were the top band at Mayhem when they brought it back. And I was
Oh,
like,
were they really?
Yes. And I was like,
Oh,
who the
shit.
fuck are the Bad Omens?
They're huge now, dude.
Yeah,
Like even bigger now.
It confused me. The Slaughter one doesn't confuse me. The Lorna one kind of confuses me. You know?
Yeah, that's
Because
true.
they did the. I have realized that if you want to make it in metal, like to the stadium level right now, you got to wear masks. You got to have good masks.
You have to have a
Because
good gimmick.
You have to have a good stage
Yeah.
gimmick, or you're not gonna make it.
That's true.
Because
It's so true,
Token,
dude.
Ghost, Slaughter,
They're
like,
fucking
all of them wear
huge.
masks. Dude. If you're not doing that,
Lorna Shore is the only one that haven't done it.
yeah, they haven't. They haven't.
That's what I'm saying. It's so mind-boggling. They did the Boeing tech, and it took fucking Trivium and Bullet to fucking
to do it
that.
together.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
For context, the Boeing Tech Center in San Antonio is like a 3,000 cap.
Yes,
room.
exactly.
And Lorna Shore headlined, and Trivium and Bullet sold it out. Lorna definitely didn't sell it out. Though.
I don't know, but I don't know.
I don't know what the
don't know,
attendance
but
was, but I still think that's crazy.
That
they're,
is fucking.
They're
mind-boggling.
headlining over Black Dahlia murder.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
At the
I mean,
at the
the loss of
HEB Center
Trevor-
at Cedar
Yeah, yeah.
Park.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. But still, like, it's like there was who was it? Oh, Stevie Ray Vaughan. He was playing a show once, and BB King was on stage, and he gets there, and he's like, "Oh shit, did I miss my set time?"
Yeah.
He was really confused because he's like, "I don't care how popular am I. This guy right here is a fucking legend. He goes after me."
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, so
I'm
it's
sure
like,
the crowd
respect-
loves that.
Respect your elders, man.
No, I agree with, like, I understand that mentality. The problem is like the average person in the crowd, that's not what they want. Like, they don't.
I
know.
You know, and the thing with BDM is like they were never going to be an arena act. Like,
No.
like they were going to
No.
stay at that level forever, kind of like a Cannibal Corpse. Maybe theaters. I could see them getting to like the theater level.
Yeah.
But I do agree. It is when you see the logo, you go, "That's wild." That Lorna Shore's over BDM, but it
That's
is what it
crazy,
is.
dude.
Kids
We're
love
old.
it.
We're
Yeah,
just
they
too
do.
old, man.
I know. Give me my cane and let me be a pit edger now. Hey, stop that, Lorna Shore.
Oh, my
All right, we
gosh.
gone way off track.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
get back
let's
to
do
it,
it,
my
let's
boys.
do it.
I know we only got 3 songs left, but let's go to track number 4, Where Dark and Light Don't Differ. What a great song.
I
title.
know, right?
And then Do Some Hotter Good.
I thought this was hard, honestly.
You-
I had a tough time.
You who hate God.
You who hate God.
Oh,
thank
you. Thank you for the translations. They
Got
help.
to get the Norwegian back.
I will
there.
That's
say,
fucking hard, dude.
that sounds hard in English.
It
It
does.
does sound hard in English, but I like both the song titles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was pretty damn close to me, dude. I'm not
Same
gonna
here,
lie.
yeah.
Like,
I had a tough
both
time.
really good fucking tracks. I really didn't have like, how do I put this? I wouldn't put either of these at like the top of the album, but they're like nonetheless they're like not ones that are bad by any means.
No,
right?
where the placement is perfect for me
Yeah.
personally. I like think number 4 is what their ranking is. Honestly,
Yeah,
in my
100%.
opinion. Yeah,
100%.
Fun fact: the piano that's on "Do Some Heter Good"
Yeah.
is Gear Bratland. He also plays on some Abbott stuff, Dimmu Borgir, and some other Satyricon
Wow.
albums.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw. So when I
I
was
love
talking-
the addition, by the way.
Yeah.
It is like the
Yeah.
keys are really cool in the song. I when I looked up the album credits, Satyr had wrote all the song, and this was the only one that's co-written with Fenris.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is the one. So I thought that was
Wow.
really interesting that he just came in and was like, maybe it's lyrics. I don't know what
I
they
don't know.
collaborated on, but
But it's very classic. It's just a classic black metal riff.
it is.
yeah.
It is, and I know those guys be hanging out. You know, they're,
Yeah,
they're boys.
sure, dude.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another off subject. We could talk about the music all day, but have you guys seen with Until the Light Takes Us, that black metal documentary?
Oh, you tell me about it, yeah.
But yeah, but so many great clips from that. But
Yeah.
one of them I was just thinking because Fenris is in it, but also Frost is in it, and you guys have to see this scene. He like does like this art expose, and maybe it's in France or England, and he just slits his own throat like in front of like a crowd,
What the fuck, dude?
and literally just sits there bleeding with like black metal music on, and everyone's just standing there
What?
just like when I first saw him, like, did he just kill himself? But I guess it's like a superficial wound, like he didn't,
Yeah.
like cut an artery or anything, but like he's just sitting there and laying down bleeding. I'm like, bro, if I was there, I'd be like, the motherfucker's dead. Like,
Yeah.
and these French motherfuckers are just like, wow, this
This is so good.
that's
This is
so
art.
deep.
More
Our niggas are
vino,
going,
please.
God.
just eating a baguette. Oh. But I was just like, bro, the dude looks like he's literally.
Dude,
and
that's
the best
fucking
part,
wild.
The best part is that he has to get up and turn the lights on. I'm like, how do you stand up
Dude,
from
I
that?
need to see
Like, I gotta
Dude.
show you. It is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I'll
That's
show you all after
amazing,
this.
dude.
I
It's
gotta watch
wild,
that.
but
Oh my god.
it just makes me laugh because Frost legitimately looks like he has a problem.
Dude,
like,
yeah.
that guy looks crazy, dude. I
Dude.
can't believe he's not the one who hasn't murdered someone. Like, that guy, I feel like has bones under his fucking house. He is a scary looking dude.
Dude, that's wild.
And I don't think I've seen him talk. I hope maybe I shouldn't because you know,
No.
the Norwegian accent just makes
just-
me
it'll
lose all
lose all-
intimidation.
yeah,
you know,
exactly.
but, either way, what do you think about where the dark and light don't differ?
Dude, it's
What's
just
up with the vocal delivery? Much different.
It is,
They
right?
have that weird effect the entire time.
yeah.
Do you like that or you don't like that? What do you
It doesn't bug me honestly.
Is that an effect? I thought they were doing like group vocals. Like someone else was doing vocals as well.
Oh,
Is
that could be it. I thought it was just an effect. Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. But either way, I thought it was. I don't think I know another Immortal song where they attempt something like that.
Yeah,
So I
that's,
was just
it
kind of
is different from the other ones.
It's like, yeah, that's pretty interesting, and it kind of cuts through the monotony of like if you get sick of the frog voice, it's like, well, at least there's one
There's
track
one
that's,
track
that's a little bit different.
Yeah, it throws it off a little bit.
and you,
Dude,
and
the
your
solo is fucking amazing, dude.
solo is good. That was one thing
Yeah.
I was going to bring up is I think I do have some desire in my heart in Immortal to have more solos.
Yes, dude, and they
You know?
fucking nail it. We can play it actually. It's at 404.
Here you be.
I know,
you
dude.
Be playing
I be
things.
playing things.
And
I
I-
only played 2 riffs,
I
dude,
know, it's-
out of
that's
6 songs, 4 songs.
and I have a timestamp for this song too.
yeah.
Oh my god.
All right,
Okay.
this will be the last one for sure.
Okay, what was the time?
404.
Oh fuck.
God damn it, dude.
404.
404.
Motherfucker.
Fucking error. No, it's over. That's fucking nasty, dude. And the riff behind it, fuck. Yeah.
Oh my god, dude. Like I said, I love. I've talked about it more so in death metal, maybe almost an all metal, dude, because of how extreme like the riffs and the verses are guitar wise. A good melodic solo, I think, is just the perfect breath of fresh air.
It
So
is.
Stuff like that, I'm just like, dude, give me more. Like,
Yeah, it really
I
is.
do
You
really
nailed
like
it.
that.
It can
Like I
give you
don't
a
need
good
any more
break.
shredding. Like
No,
the
yeah.
shredding, just give me like something I can hum, and I'm like, yeah, I like the way that makes me feel inside. I don't have to be
Yes.
so mad. It's
It's just good songwriting, right?
It is
like
good
it's,
songwriting, yeah.
it's a mix of sounds rather than it's always monotonous, like the same tones all
exactly.
the
It
time.
makes it. You're right. Good songwriting it makes it exciting, and you, yeah, breath of fresh air. But let's make a pick. What are you guys thinking? What are y'all picking on this one?
Oh,
I
where
thought
the-
it was pretty tough.
Yeah, I'm going where the dark and light don't differ.
Big hit.
All right.
I'm going to do some hotter goo.
Oh, are you?
yeah.
Yeah, so
I'm,
what do you
I'm
figure?
going dark and light don't differ.
Dang,
Yeah,
dude.
dude.
Wow, Justin. I really thought you would have gone with do some hotter good.
Not this time. I mean, there's pretty much no losers any of the time. I
Yeah,
told
sure.
Neil on the way here, I'm only picking against songs that I like.
I got you. I got you.
Every battle or every pick on here.
Yeah,
is,
there's no bad songs. Yeah, they're
Yeah.
pretty all solid. Yeah.
100%. I agree with that. All right, let's move on to track number 5. At the Heart of Winter, the title track, versus Immortality, Passion.
Dude,
What does that even mean?
I
You're
don't
passionate
know.
about being immortal?
Yeah, I guess
it
so.
is.
Or you're...
From the lyrics, that's what
Immortality,
it seems.
passion.
Okay. Because I could take that 2 ways. But
You
It's
anyway,
wanna
about
be
someone
immortal.
who is immortal.
You're passionate
Oh.
that you want to be immortal.
Satyricon's talking about immortal? Is it a diss?
Guess
You think it's a diss track? No,
It's a diss track.
Was it a reference?
Did we just start something?
Yeah, they start some shit. No, these both have kind of like that slow build. It's funny that they went up against each other. Like, what are the
Yeah.
odds of that? But
Dude, At the Winter just feels old school, dark.
At the heart of winter.
Oh, sorry. At the heart of winter, it's just musky and old, dude. It's just you feel the winter, dude. You like it paints the picture. Honestly, it really does. It does such a good job.
if
at
we
it,
put
man.
the intro on, dude, it might start snowing.
it might, dude.
It might.
Just
I like the calm intro with the synth.
Yeah.
And then you get like a super thrashy riff.
Yes.
And then the next riff sounds like 70s Priest.
Yeah, it really does, dude.
Yeah.
And you brought it up, and I didn't even think about this. They do blend in a lot of just like heavy metal also.
Yeah.
In it's not lost from Immortal, where I think in a lot of the other black metal bands of the era, it's hard to make that correlation between them and like the OG heavy metal bands. Where it's like
Yeah.
Immortal, it's like they wear it on their fucking sleeves. Like,
Yeah.
we love Priest and Iron Maiden and shit like that. You know, it's not a
They do.
complete rejection of traditional metal sentiments, but.
But
I
that
like
being
both of
said,
these. Was that?
Immortality Passion has a riff that's so good, they had to spend 1 minute and 20 seconds on it.
That is true. That riff
Damn.
is fucking good. And they could have spent 3 minutes on it if they wanted. They really
Yeah.
could. Just let it play.
It starts at a
Yes.
minute and a half. If you want to put it on,
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
do it
giving you
for
the.
Justin.
I'm just
Last
giving you the.
one.
last
one. Just
one.
for you, Justin. Hold on. 1 minute and a half. I'm gonna do
Yeah,
this, guys.
1:30.
I'm gonna get this
God
phone fixed
damn it,
soon. I
dude.
promise.
There's always. I mean, would it be a D&D podcast without some kind of technical difficulty? At least
I feel
when
like
I'm on
every
here,
episode
bro.
there's something.
No, you haven't even gotten the worst of it. I don't think.
No, not at all, dude.
Look, man, I'm doing my
I don't know,
best.
man.
Okay, it's DIY. I don't have a producer. Woo!
Oh,
I love his vocals over this riff.
God, yes, dude.
It's also a really long riff, right?
Yeah.
Like it takes a while to complete.
Yeah, like the phrase is extremely long
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
get back to like the one. You know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with that. But I would definitely take Satyr's vocals over Abbott's. Like I love Abbott's, but like shit
Me
like
too.
that, I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck, man.
I
No,
agree.
that's evil. Like real evil.
Yeah.
And also the atmosphere that they have underneath the guitar picking there makes that entire riff better. Like you
Yes.
have this
Yeah.
synth kind of harmonizing like on the low end, and it just makes it feel larger than life, which is great for like those tremolo picking riffs, right?
Like I'm in a room where some satanic rituals
Yes.
going on.
Where
Yeah.
someone has just slit his own throat
Yeah.
and he's fallen to the floor.
And he's listening to black metal.
Listen to black metal. And then when it turns off, he's got to go turn on the lights and talk to French people. Okay. I think it was in France. I got to double check. It might have been in Oslo. But anyway. All right. Who's going to make a pick here?
Ooh, Justin, you
I'll
go
go.
first.
Tough, yeah.
Immortality Passion is my
Big
pick.
hit.
Wow.
No wrong picks again because I love that
I
the
love
Heart of
both.
Winter. It's a good title track.
Yeah. I picked At the Heart of Winter, my boys.
Shit. I did too. At the Heart of Winter. I did.
It's a big hit.
That's wrong.
I really like that song, dude.
It's a great song. All right, we're on to the last track, guys. The end. Wow, what a long, long album. Years of silent sorrow versus Nemesis. Stop! This motherfucker, I can't have him here anymore. Just fucking At the Winter. No, At the Heart of Winter, motherfucker. Don't just skip words. It's like, it's wearing off on me, dude. Nemesis Divina.
Oh my god, dude.
Let's go into it. Dude, both great closing tracks.
Oh, absolutely.
Really great. Dude, Nemesis Divina is probably my second favorite song on the record.
It's
dude.
so
like,
fucking
it is a
banging,
great title
dude.
track.
Both songs come out swinging, like just
Yeah.
balls to the wall.
That evil
immediately.
laugh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's some evil
maniacal.
shit.
But what's it called? On Nemesis Divina, the one thing that throws me off is, like, what's up with that, like, towards the end of the song, like the last, like, minute and a half, the way it transitions that last riff is so weird. Like, it, like,
Oh, yeah.
fades out and
It
then
fades
back
out.
in.
I like that. That's cool.
I'm like indifferent about it. I'm like, that's a very, I like, and don't get me wrong, I like both of the riffs, but it's just weird how they connect. Like it's just very strange.
I almost took it as like after the fade out, a lot of other bands would have made that like a separate track. Like this is the outro. But then there is an outro kind of after that too.
Exactly.
So that's kind of
and
weird.
An instrumental track after this.
Yeah.
So like it just confuses me a little bit.
Honestly, I always skip that instrumental track. I don't even listen to it. For me, Nemesis Divina is the last track.
Yeah, I could see why.
And I enjoy it better that way. I don't care for that last track.
Yeah. And then on the other side with Immortal, I like Here's the Silent Sorrow, but it's probably my least favorite track on the record.
Yeah,
Like,
it has some
solid,
grooving riffs.
not,
It's just solid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just like I would never go back to it. I don't think like it's there's better examples of Immortal on this record than that one. Like if I'm gonna put on Immortal, so like I can see why it's the last track. And it kind of finishes out, but I'm not in love with it by any means.
I still like it a lot. The riff at 2:15 has a big epic feel to it.
Yeah.
And then you talk about Immortal like honoring their roots and like showing, where they came from on their sleeve.
Yeah.
They end the album with a big rock ending.
Oh,
like,
that's
how
true.
is
Yeah,
that?
that's cool.
like a
Yeah, no,
70s,
that's true.
60s rock
Yeah.
feel to it. Like
Yeah, that is
Yeah.
cool. That is a good way to end it.
I do like that a lot.
Yeah, I think it's just the song overall where I'm like, it's just a little long and like, how would you put it? Like kind of sporadic. Like it just jumps from thing to thing, and I'm like, I don't know. I like it. I don't love it.
Compared to the other tracks, it probably is. It probably is my least favorite.
Not as
on the album.
cohesive. Yeah. So
Agreed.
for that matter, I got to go Nemesis. And I think for me, it was clear. Like I put these on
dude.
back to back multiple times. Like no,
Nemesis
is
is fucking
This
amazing.
is the clearest one for me.
Yeah.
And
Oh, really? Yeah.
I know I've become JJ and asked for too many riffs on this episode. So
Oh, you're lucky.
my
I like
favorite
you.
riff my favorite riff on both albums is on Nemesis Divina.
Do you want me to put it on for you?
I do.
Okay. I swear to God, dude,
Please.
I'm gonna have nightmares now that Frost is just gonna be like standing at my door because I sampled too many of his fucking riffs.
Pay me now.
Pay me now, or I'll cut my throat in front of your doorstep. All right, what was the
409.
409. Okay.
09.
It's the riff that they played to go into the fade out.
Yes, and
Yeah.
that riff is sick.
Oh, yeah.
It's just the fade out is very strange. Sorry, dude. It's a little bit before, but. Oh yeah. The pacing of the double bass is so odd. Like it's just like behind the beat a little bit, so it kind of gives you this like strange feel with
Yeah.
it. I love it.
And then
God damn.
different beat behind it. Love that. Dude, his tom, the tone of his toms,
Yeah, I
fucking
agree.
perfect, dude.
They're great.
Just all the drums.
They're great. Yeah, this transition is so strange.
It is strange.
Because I'm like, oh, that's the end. That's the end of the song. And then it comes back with like another random riff, and you're like,
Honestly, I've grown to love it. I love
Really?
the way that this song ends.
yeah, like I could have ended the song. That could have ended the album right there.
Yeah.
But it comes back weirdly. But even still, Nemesis, I think, is clearly the better track.
Oh, absolutely.
I didn't put the score on the board, right?
No, I don't think so.
Not yet.
All right, guys. It's over.
It's over.
There's one album that came out winning. Which
What
one is
was
it, JJ?
it?
Tell us.
Home for Guest 2.
Wow. That
So-
big of a discrepancy?
That's
Too
all,
off, yeah.
the only way it can be, pretty much. You either tie or
Yeah, you're tired.
Like
Go
that.
4-2. No, and it makes sense. I on like my end, I
Yeah,
think it was like I literally think I scored it 4-2. Hold on,
I
I'm
didn't
gonna double
score
check
it.
That.
I had a tough time, honestly.
It was 4-2.
I had Satyricon 4-2.
Oh, you had
Really?
Satyricon 4-2.
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
I think I had Immortal winning, though.
I did
Yeah.
have Immortal winning.
Yeah.
And I think it's just because I think Immortal, like, based on what I know about our listening,
Yeah.
like, I think it appeals to us a little bit more because of
That's
the
true.
riffs.
Yeah.
But not to say that I didn't fucking absolutely enjoy that Satyricon.
Oh, I did.
Like, these are both very, very high ranking records.
There's some staples on there now.
Staple.
Yes,
for
yeah.
sure. I put them definitely in the A. I don't know if they're S, but they're definitely A.
Both albums?
Yeah.
Agreed.
Oh,
Definitely.
no question. I mean, the Satyricon album for me is S tier.
Dang,
No,
really?
no question.
Wow.
At the Heart of Winter, probably still A. Like,
Got it.
Love it.
Would you take At the Heart of Winter over Sons of Northern Darkness?
No.
No, you would still take
No.
Sons?
Sons is also S tier album for
That
me.
one's S tier.
Yeah, it's
For sure.
unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. It's so good, dude.
Like I said, that A side.
I know you really love the A side, but the B side is no slouch.
That's
like,
true.
There's still
That's
great
true.
songs.
I know it's just so hard because
But The A songs just reach this level of like songwriting that is almost impossible to consistently reach.
I agree.
Solarfall is there.
Yeah.
I don't know if any of these other songs are, but they're close.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I agree with
Agreed.
that. And there's just one of the dude, like I said before, it's like you need songs like Tyrants to get people into more extreme metal. Like it's such a good song to convert like someone who's not there yet. Like to get like just try it. You know,
I agree with that.
get used to the vocals. You know how many people I've shown that Bakken Tyrants live, dude? Like that's one of my favorite things
It's
ever.
a game changer, dude.
It's
It
such
really
a
is,
game
yeah.
changer because the whole crowd's just fucking rocking.
Just vibing,
like
dude.
that is the best arena black metal song ever, dude. It's
I
gotta be
guess
like
you're
the
right,
only
yeah.
one. Like, you
and
know?
that Tyrant's main riff is so earworm.
Oh,
dude.
it's such an
I can hear it
earworm.
right now. Just
Yeah. Did you listen
perfect.
to the latest Immortal record where it's just Demonos?
I was jamming some of it the other day, and
Yeah.
it definitely did not hook me like Sons of Northern Darkness or At the Heart of
No,
Winter.
no. The only reason I bring it up is because they have that song. The album's called War God, and it's like a very similar feel to Tyrants.
Oh,
And
okay.
it's a good song. Like it's one where I'm like, yeah, maybe some black metal bands of that era should try writing something that appeals to like a big festival. But I'm like, at this point, it doesn't matter for Immortal because Demonos doesn't play live. So I'm like, you
Yeah,
wrote
yeah.
this fucking song and never gonna play it live.
Yeah.
Like, what was the point? You know, but I get it. Just
Exactly.
putting out new music. Either way, Immortal's the winner on this episode. At the Heart of Winter is colder than cold. Frost, don't kill me. Please don't jump at my door. Dude, I'm scared. Don't ever slit your throat again. All right. If you think that Nemesis Divina is better, what's their opinion, JJ?
You're wrong. I'm sorry,
Absolutely
Justin.
You're not.
wrong.
You're not wrong.
We'll catch you on the next one. Like and subscribe.
out,
Peace
guys.
out, my
Yeah.
boys. See you later.